Welcome to this video on Nmap Outputs. Nmap is a powerful network exploration and security ordering tool that can help you discover hosts and services on a network, as well as identify potential security risks. One of the key features of Nmap is its ability to generate various types of output formats including normal, XML, and greppable, among others. In this video, we will explore some of the most commonly used Nmap command line options for generating these output formats as well as other useful features, like increasing the verbosity level, displaying the reason for a port state, and showing all packets sent and received whether you are a network administrator, security, profession, or just curious about Nmap. In this video, we will provide you with a solid understanding of how to use Nmap powerful output options to get the information you need. So let's dive in to give an overview of the switches for the output. The ON is used for normal output to the file. For XML output, we use the OX, and OG is used for greppable output, and OA is for output in the three major formats at once. For greppable output to the screen, we use OG-, and to append a scan to previous file, we use append output. To increase the verbosity of the output, we use the -P switch. And -D is used to increase the debugging label. In order to display the reason for the state of port, we use the -reason switch, and to only show the open ports are possible open ports, we use the -open switch, and to show all the packets sent and received, we use the packet trace switch, and to show the host interface and routes, we use the iflist, and to resume a scan from a previous result, we use the resume switch. So let's see all of these options practically. Now let's save the output in a normal format. To do this, we are using Nmap and a speedy option. Turn on this target in -O capital N followed by the name of the file you want to save the results. And when we enter this, we see that the Nmap has displayed in the output as well as it has saved the output in a file called normalscan.txt. which if we see through ls command is visible here. Now let's open this in mousepad text editor and see what is inside it. So we can see that the output has been stored inside a file. But if you want to save the scan in the XML format, we can use the flag OS. This will save the results in XML format. Let's view the XML format in Firefox. So this is the output in the XML format. It was not visible directly in the browser, but when I right-click on the browser and viewed the source page, source of the page, and then become visible. So this is another format of the Nmap output which we saved using the aux switch. And there is another switch in the Nmap used for saving the output in all of the three formats at once. And that switch is OA, so this will save the results in all of the three formats, so we don't need to give it any specific name and extension. Just enter the scan Nmap like enter. It will do the scan and see the output in all of the three formats with the name scan Nmap. Now our scan has been completed. Let's see when we do ls, we can see that it is stored in greppable format, XML format, and the Nmap format. So this switch saves the output in all of the three formats. There is another switch called the OG switch which prints the output in greppable format on the screen. Let's test it. So let's see it ls, we can see that the scan grp has been saved. When we open it in mousepad, we can see the result. This is the greppable format in which we saved using the OG switch of the Nmap. Next, if we want to append the output of our current scan to some file that we previously done, Then we can use this switch append output followed by the on switch, which is followed by the name of the file that we previously created. So when I run this command and the file normalscan.txt was populated with the current scan results too. So when I open the normalscan.txt file with mousepad, we can see that it is double output, one from the current command, one from the previously already present output. So this is the switch used for appending the current scan to a previously created. Next, we increase the verbosity or the details printed by the Nmap. We will use the B switch B-B so after T, so when we put this switch, we will see all the output in real time without having to wait for the command to finish. Next switch is the D switch, which is used by increasing the debugging level. So we will have used the -D switch. This will increase the debugging level. In the output so we can see a lot of output in the scan in real time. Next, if we want to know the reasons of a port for being in a particular state, we will use a switch called the reason. So from the output we can see that the reason for the SSH port being shown open by the Nmap is that it has seen a SYN acknowledged flag in the packet sent between the Nmap and the target machine. So using this switch we can see the reason that is used by the Nmap to decide whether the port was open or closed. Next, if we want to only show the open ports on target, we can use the switch open. Next, if we want to see all the packets sent by the Nmap and host during the scan, we can use the switch all the packet trace. Packet trace so we can see all the packets that is sent between our target machine and our attacker machine. Let's cancel it. And the next command is the iflist, which will show us the host interface and routes. And the next command is the iflist, which will show us the host interface and routes. Iflist, so these are the different interface on our target machine and their routes. These are the different interface and the routes. So if you want to see the different interface on our target machine and the different routes, we will use this iflist switch followed by the target. Finally, if we want to resume a scan using some previous file, we will use the resume switch. Nmap resume and in the name of the file from where we want to resume. For example, if we have an incomplete resume scan file called resume.file, when we enter this, the Nmap will resume the scan from this file and continue the scanning. So this was all about the output flags of the Nmap.